Folks, we're back once again with Mike Cronin of the Gloucester Daily Times. He's been following the entire story of the Rockport Fire Department kerfuffle for a long time now, so we thought we'd hit him up again and get the latest update. How you doing, Mike?
Doing well. How are you?
Okay, what do you have for us?
Well, last night there was a meeting to discuss the employment of Fire Chief James Doyle. Since November, he's been put on administrative leave. The town has routinely said that this had nothing to do with the ongoing leadership struggles that have been going on with the department. Back in November, on November 10th, the volunteers sent a letter to the Board of Selectmen demanding the Emergency Service Director, Mark Schmink, and the Assistant Fire Chief, Abel, be removed from their position, citing a litany of different issues, basically failure to lead, causing bureaucratic gridlock. They essentially wanted Doyle to kind of take back the reins, in their phrasing, of the department. The following day, Doyle was put on administrative leave. And again, despite the timing, they say that this was not in retaliation to the letter. From what I was expecting from last night, we would get more answers as to what the administrative leave was originally in regards to. The meeting itself, the hearing, was originally going to be held on Tuesday in a executive session sometime during the morning, around 10 a.m. The lawyer that represents Doyle, Liam O'Connell, he is his son-in-law, actually. He demanded that the meeting be held, after work hours in a public session, so the public could, have some understanding. So what I was expecting was to, get more answers about what exactly the administrative leave was in regards to. For months now, the town has been saying it's been personnel issues, but refused to explain further on that. So last night, the meeting was held. Unfortunately, the town's Zoom account could only allocate 300 viewers in one call at a time. The meeting filled up within minutes. I was tuned in right when the meeting started. There was about 2 minutes of, kind of silence, just waiting for everybody to log in. And I would see the counter go up, 100, 200, 300. I would say about, again, like at the end of those 2 minutes, when the meeting officially started, the meeting was completely full. And Liam O'Connell, who was present at the meeting, obviously, he brought up the fact that, this was in violation of open meeting laws. People apparently were texting him saying, I'm getting this message saying the Zoom meeting is full, I can't get in. Yeah. And so unfortunately they had to close down the meeting, and Board of Selectmen voted to adjourn around like 8 minutes or so after the meeting started. They're hoping to get an upgraded account. I'm not exactly sure how many people they're looking at, what limit they're looking at. I know that the public schools has an account that allows for 500 people. I'm not sure if they're willing to, expand on that, or if they're going to use that account. At the end of the meeting, the Board of Selectmen said that they want to have it rescheduled as soon as possible. The earliest that they could do it would be at Tuesday at 6 p.m. in accordance with the 48-hour public notice laws. In order for public meetings to be held, they have to have 48 hours to notify the public. So they're aiming for that. The Board of Selectmen all kind of made mention that that could work potentially. There's no. I'm planning on following up just to see if that's official now today. But I would assume so, that it would be for Tuesday. Again, nothing has been confirmed.
Mike, can I ask you a question?
Yes, of course.
So, so the town separate from this conversation, the conversation around Chief Doyle, the town has tried to contract with an independent agency to do an investigation into what's happening with this volunteer fire department. Is that right?
Yes. So going back to the firefighters' demands, a way that Board of Selectmen felt would be necessary to help alleviate those concerns would to have a outside third party come on and investigate the top down everything that's going on in the department, to hopefully find some areas that can be more streamlined, can fix the bumps in the road, I guess you could say. They hired a firm out in well, no, I shouldn't say that they hired it. They're pursuing to hire a firm, MRI. They're based in New Hampshire. The representatives at MRI gave a interview with the Board of Selectmen outlining their plans. They plan on pulling together four of their employees to kind of make up a little team. One of them will be boots on the ground at the department, interviewing people. And again, like I said, they're going to be investigating, leadership, the way that budgets are being spent, equipment, protocol, all these, every facet you can imagine. The one thing that they aren't going to do, that's what they said at the in their interview, was consider a change to the I guess the structure of the fire department. Many in the public and members of the Rockport Fire Department believe that the town is trying to switch the all-volunteer department into a full-time, with full-time employees, a full-time department.
And that's been really blanket denied by all parties, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's no one in town, everyone in town has been very clear saying this is not happening, right? And do we know why the firemen are still concerned about that?
Well, they claim that Schmink has been quoted. This is something that has been in a press release sent out by the O'Connell, by O'Connell's law firm. That Schmink allegedly said that he hopes to have the department full-time within the next 3 years. By the time that he was first appointed back in July 2019, around that time. Again, I can't confirm this. I haven't been able to,
So this is something they heard.
Yes, this is something that allegedly Schmink said to all four fire captains in a meeting.
Okay. But the town has consequently said, no, this is not happening. Okay.
Multiple times, members of the Board of Selectmen, Town Administrator Mitch Vieira have said, there is absolutely no plans to convert Rockport Fire Department into a full-time department with full-time employees.
Okay, great.
So Mike, what's next now? We wait for this rescheduled public meeting, so however they pull it off. I actually have a couple ideas, but maybe I'll share that with the town after this. So can you just hit us up after when you have some more news to share?
Yes, of course. Yeah. I feel like this is kind of, this meeting is a big tipping point in the story. And I'm very excited to, kind of get some answers that I've been having questions about for a couple months now. So
yeah, I think everybody has those questions. This is the meeting where we were supposed to have some clarity, right?
Yes, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah,
with
right.
these uncertain times in the pandemic, things can go awry, I guess.
Right, exactly. Your Zoom account isn't big enough. So it's all about the Zoom account.
We have been there.
I've been there too. Yeah, I've been there too.
Right.
Well, thanks for your work and time, Mike. We look forward to talking to you soon and get the latest news from what's going on over in Rockport.
Yeah.
Great,
Thank you.